you. All right. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Well, thank you and very good morning and welcome to the Pyramid Game again. Of course, this is the show where a pile of points gives our contestants the power to pocket pounds and prizes. A great pleasure now to welcome back one of our two celebrity partners this week, Miss Lisa Goddard. Looking, well, the summer's a little bit far away, but looking quite summery today, which, of course, reminds me that although she's no longer part of Bergerac, you really must have had a wonderful time playing Philippa Vale, I would imagine, didn't you?
Oh, I certainly did, yes. I had a lovely 3 weeks there every summer for 6 years. They don't want me anymore.
Oh.
She got rid of all his old guys.
Terrible. I mean, did you manage to enjoy it? Because it really is. I mean, I've been there once. It's a really millionaire's lifestyle, isn't it, over there?
Oh,
I mean, did you live high on the hog while you were shooting over there?
Certainly, yes. The restaurants of Jersey are some of the best I've ever been to. It's very hard to resist them, even though you're shooting like 14, 15 hours a day.
Yes.
Can't resist going out to dinner.
I think you've just won yourself, even if you don't appear in the series, I think you've just got yourself a 7th holiday over there. Anyway, good to see you again, Lisa. Welcome to the show. And partnering Lisa today, we welcome Tom Hannigan, who's from Newcastle. Nice to see you, Tom.
Hi.
What do you do for a living?
Difficult. Morning time, I'm a news agent. And by lunchtime, I put on a different hat and become a light person. I sell lights.
Oh, dear.
Light fittings.
Oh, so you've got the lights for night, but you've got the sun in the morning, eh? What's the light business called?
It's Lighthouse.
Been going very long, has it?
It's just been up 9 months now.
Oh, good. So very successful. It's not on the rocks anyway, so...
No, not yet.
That's terrific.
No.
OK, are you... what do you do for your hobbies? Are you sort of an active sort of chap, or...?
Yes. I used to do rugby for a while, but I broke my leg a year or so ago, and consequently I've stopped doing that now.
Right.
But just to keep fit, I've recently taken up squash, and I'm hoping someone's going to straighten my nose out, so I've taken up boxing as well.
Oh, have you? Yeah, do a bit of weight training too?
Yes, yes.
But,
try to put it all in.
Right.
Because I live fairly close to the beach at Tynemouth.
Sure, that's good.
And I go and train down on there.
No, but you only use light weights, of course.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, of course. Tom and Lisa, that's enough of that. Let's give them a round of applause. Celebrity partner of the male variety over here. Let's put our hands together for Matthew Kelly. Actually, your partner is from the northeast. And after the show yesterday, you and I had a little chat over a cappuccino, and you reminded me of that that series Mad About, which you did up there, didn't you? In fact,
I did it up for Tyne Tees, yes.
Yeah, that's right.
We had a great time.
You were a really daring sort of chap in that, weren't you, too? You know.
Well, I did. I'll tell you, one week I had to swim with a killer whale. I had to do an interview with a 16-year-old lady tiger trainer in a cage with 4 grown tigers, and she wouldn't have said boo to a goose either. And then I had to go hot air ballooning, and then I had to be attacked by a police dog on 4 consecutive days. This is as daring as I get now. I'm frightened to get out of bed in the morning now.
That was enough in that series, wasn't it?
I'm telling you, yes.
Well, it's not that rough here, but it's great to see you again,
Thank you.
Love the shirt.
Oh, thank you.
Actually, it matches that of your partner, I might say, complements it. We welcome back Bernie Dent, in fact, onto the 3rd show, isn't it, Bernie, huh? Yeah. Good to see you. So far, you have £700, eh? And remind me, did you win one of our special pyramid prizes too? You haven't so far?
Nope.
Oh, well, maybe this show will be the one for that. You've got a hobby as well. I mean, I know you wanted to be remembered as a poet, you told us on one of the previous shows, but you do something fairly active as well, don't you?
Yes, I do Taekwondo, which is a Korean martial art.
Is it?
Yeah.
What sort of belt have you got in that?
I've just started, so I'm just a white at the moment.
A white belt? Yeah, you haven't got it with you today, have you? No?
No, I've got a black one on.
As I say, it wouldn't match what you're wearing anyway, but welcome back to the show. Who knows how much money you'll walk away with today? We have over here Bernie and Matthew. Will Bernie win the money? Will Tom, in fact, stand in her way? Let's find out what the famous phrases are up here as we take you through a new set of categories. Beans, beans, mines. I think I'm only going to say that once. Forever Amber, horizontal hold, testing time, current affairs, and I guarantee that's a funny one, and joint effort. Lisa, will your intuition bring you to the lucky 7 immediately, I wonder?
Not.
Choose one for me, please.
Forever Amber, please. Oh,
This is uncanny, isn't it? The entire week, I don't think... one lucky 7 maybe for Matthew, I'm not sure. Not one. Lisa has had it, in fact, all week long. Well, in Forever Amber, we have words associated with traffic lights. And your example is red, OK?
Right.
So we wish you well. Tom, if you guess all 7 correctly, there's a special prize for you, and it's a cracker too, I can promise you. 30 seconds on the clock, it starts now.
Red, green, blue.
Amber, colours,
When something is not whole, you break... You smash something.
break it, damage it,
It is
broken,
stop. Pause.
rest,
You stop at something.
halt, wait,
Yeah. A person walking on feet.
pedestrian,
Stop and...
go.
Yes. Oh, what a
Didn't make it.
shame. And that all-expenses-paid trip to the pyramids on Concorde. Now, some bottles of wine we had for you, but nevertheless, it's
You rotter!
not there. But in fact, they've managed to gather themselves 5 points. OK, Matthew.
Joint effort, please.
Joint
Steve.
effort, of course, that's what it is between yourself and Bernie. We have things that we might join, like a team, all right? We're going to bung 30 seconds on our clock, and the time starts now.
After the Cubs, you join the...
Scouts.
After the Brownies,
The, what are they called? Pass.
you join the... it's before the Rangers, they are called, and the people who lead people around are called... Pass. The Army and the...
Navy.
An elastic.
Band.
Join the... For a bus, you have to... Pass.
Q.
That's right. People singing this.
Choir.
Bit difficult about that one, actually. I think I'd award you the extra point because it wasn't Matthew that passed. 4 points for that team there. OK, so 4 plays 5. It's pretty close, and we now need Tom to choose one.
Testing time, please.
Testing time, right. Things that may be monotonous, right? Your example in this category is revision, OK? We don't have an example for everyone, but I thought you might require one here. We have another 7, of course, 30 seconds on the clock, starting now.
When you get up on a Monday, you have to go to...
Work.
It's something that goes on in your ear. You get too much of it, you get annoyed with it. Comes from a...
Noise.
Yeah. If you go out on a bus or a plane, it's a...
Journey.
Yeah. Something you do with your shoes.
Walk.
No, you take the dirt off.
Clean them.
Clean.
Clean your shoes. Cleaning.
Yeah.
Drive.
In
a car.
Sorry.
What? Speaking a foreign language over there, Tom. Not at all. Not casting aspersions on the northeastern accent, but you've moved on to 9 points there. Right then, Hen, what would you like, Bernie?
Horizontal hold, please.
Horizontal hold, right. Things that have lines, like a television, which has 625 of them beaming at you at this very moment. 30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now.
Where you get the train, what it runs on.
A railway.
These, what you wear, everything. on.
Clothes.
What you read from.
A book.
No.
A script.
Three,
Television.
three-sided.
A triangle.
This part of the
Palm.
hand. When you, wedding ring. Between two people, what is it?
Marriage.
Similar to a bus, but electric.
Tram.
Yeah, that's lovely. They take the lead with 11 points. It's good on that tram. I think there's only Blackpool, of course, where they have them in this country anymore. Anyway, it's now down to you. Lisa, you're going to describe. You're behind by 2.
Current affairs, please.
Current affairs. Words associated with newspaper reporters. An example here, notebook. 30 seconds again, and it starts now.
Oh, you do it with a pencil on a pad.
Right.
Longer.
Scribble. Writing.
Oh, front page, when they get...
Headlines.
No, they're supposed to get a piece of news
Spread.
that nobody else has got.
Pass.
This is the actual words. It's when they make a mark, when it's...
Type
when
sentence.
they actually make it. You...
Print.
Oh, the Sun, the Mail.
Tabloid.
Nobody else has this. This is
Exclusive.
a major... I take this down from...
I take it down, it's got to be a statement. Exclusive, that was very well spotted, I must say. And you move into the lead with 13 points. So, Bernie, I see you squeezing Matthew's hand, and a lot of ladies out there are envious of that, but well, you need 3 out of the final category up here, which, of course, is beams, means, minds. You have to say that awfully slowly. Things people dig for, such as silver, OK? That's where the mines come in. I hope you're going to match minds over this. 30 seconds on the clock, starting now.
Not silver, but...
Gold.
Beans come in this, or...
Pods.
No, beans you get it. Heinz beans come in a...
Tin.
It comes in a chest and it's buried.
Treasure.
These are very old things that you find on ancient sites. They're... pass. These are ancient too. They're old animals that are caught in stone.
Fossils.
That's right. You light a fire with this.
Very good. 15 plays 13, but the 2-point difference sufficient to mean that Bernie and Matthew have won the game. So, OK, actually, the thing is, Tom, you can now relax, of course, while we go and play for a bit of money here in a moment, see how it's all done, and then it might be you down there in the middle in part 2, OK? So stay with us. Lisa's going to stay with us, of course, but she's going to add to her £700 now, she hopes. Bernie Dent and Matthew Kelly now play for pounds. It's home from home for you, isn't it, here? I don't think I need to explain anything to either of you because you're both au fait with what happens. All I'll remind any new viewer today is that we have 60 seconds for this part of the game. This is where we're playing for pounds rather than points. The 60 seconds are on the clock, and it starts now.
Bees, wasps...
Types of insect. Flying insect.
That's
Things
right.
that fly.
Ice, chocolate, when it's warm, it does this.
Things that melt.
That's right. You do this, you take these with a ruler or...
Measurements.
That's right. You have the slip road, you have 3 lanes, you have blue signs.
Things found in a motorway.
What of a motorway? There are...
Types of motorway.
No, these are... you have
Pass.
lines, you have... Pass. There's flour, there's the man who makes the bread, there's the...
Things found in a bakery
Yes.
shop.
Ooh, I'm going to spook you. Ooh,
What a
this is
ghost might say.
That's right. These are on the...
Oh, that was so close. Go on, put your hands together for him there.
Parts of the motorway. That's what I said. I said parts of the motorway.
You said motorway, but unfortunately you didn't say parts of a motorway, but you've got £925 so far. Well, we'll talk about that during the break. We'll be back in just a moment. Thanks very much indeed. Welcome back to the Pyramid Game. Now, there was a little bit of confusion, of course, as we went into the break. Did Bernie Dent get parts of a motorway? Well, actually, no, she didn't. We took a poll in the audience. In fact, he's sitting about 3 rows back at this very moment. And it was things found on a motorway, in fact, that Bernie said. So we actually couldn't give her that amount of money. Nevertheless, she's now got £925, which is not bad going. And, of course, could play a final time, but I'm sure that Tom Hannigan will have something to say about that. He's yet to go to the centre and play for some money. But we've got some new categories for you to have a look at. And here we go, right from the top of the board. We bring you the Skylight Zone, Marks and Starch, Pending Appeal. But that's a punny one, too. Heat of the moment, Join the Dots and Open Wide. And let's open the game again with Lucky 7 Lisa. I wonder.
I hope not. I never seem to get them. Open wide, please.
Open wide. Right, you didn't get it this time. Right, OK. Things that are opened, your example is a trap door, all right? You describe to Bernie, your time starts now.
A garden. A letter, you stick it down.
Envelope.
You read this.
Book.
Oh, a summer garden.
Date.
Pictures are hung here at an...
Gallery.
You have...
Picture rail.
When you show your pictures, you
Exhibition.
have... This is an argument.
A row.
Pass. Oh, you go and see... In the theatre, you go and see
A film. A show.
What she had a show just out of time again. Debate, yes, I mean, argument is right, but I suppose it's an argument with lots of people, isn't it, on supporting either side. Nevertheless, a pretty reasonable start to this round of the game with 5 points. Right then, you stout chaps, what have you decided to go for here?
We'd like heat of the moment, please.
Heat of the moment, right. Words associated with degrees. I'll give you an example here, Fahrenheit. All right? I can see you're thinking already, Matthew. We will hit you with some words. The 30 seconds start now.
You measure this when somebody's ill, and you stick it in their mouth.
Thermometer.
This is... a triangle has 3 of these.
Angles, points.
That's right. When you scald yourself, it's sometimes called a...
Burn, blister, degree.
Not Fahrenheit, the other one.
Centigrade.
Yeah. This is somebody who teaches in university.
Lecturer.
He's and more important than that, he's a...
Professor.
That's right. This is somebody who learns from him.
Student.
Yes. This is where they do it.
Right, almost got there, having said university a couple of times, and now 6 plays 5. All right, Bernie, it's down to you, isn't it? Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4 left up there. Right, what would you like?
Pending appeal.
Pending. Well, the team chose it at least. The ladies get it again. We have, of course, a special pyramid prize on offer here if you manage to go for this. We have words ending in double EL, right? Like peel, which you see up on the category there. OK, 30 seconds on the clock. It starts now.
Touching.
Feel.
Round on a car.
Wheel.
On your shoe.
Heel.
When you pray.
Kneel.
A metal. A hard metal. British.
Seal.
When you feel ill on a ship. And also on a ship.
Keel.
Yeah. When you're very soft and courteous. A Jewish word.
Yeah, they left the hardest one till the end, of course, being genteel. So you just missed out on the prize. However, you've taken a good lead there now with 11 points. So Bernie can win money, but as yet she hasn't got herself a pyramid prize. In fact, no more opportunities for that. In the meantime, though, Tom has now got the monitor and he's going to choose one.
The skylight zone, please.
All right, things you might find on a roof. The skylight zone, you're quite right. Things you might find on a roof. Your example being slates, all right? We've got 30 seconds for you, starting now.
Not slates.
Tiles.
Yeah. Smoke comes out of it.
Chimney.
Runs along the edge of the roof.
But
Water runs into it.
a gutter.
TV.
Aerial.
Sometimes a bird's home.
Nest.
A lead to the aerial.
Wire. Cable.
Sometimes the roof's made out of straw.
Thatch.
Yep, that's lovely right the way through the card, and it takes them on to 13. Just 2 points in it. I can see a certain determination on Bernie's face because she wants to get in there and possibly break the £1,000 barrier. But Tom is keen not only to win now, but also to come back tomorrow, of course. Now then, Lisa, you're going to describe...
Join the dots.
Join the dots. Words associated with Morse code, like dash, OK? 30 seconds for you. Can be a long time. Do it as quickly as you can. It starts now.
When you send...
A message.
not a TV, but a... you listen
Radio.
to it. With the world...
Service.
No, why they used Morse code. The fighting.
Communication.
Fighting between 2 countries.
Pass. Pass.
Somebody who looks at MI5.
Agent.
James Bond is a...
Secret agent.
Another word.
Spy.
Oh, somebody get me.
Help.
Yes. Oh, on top of your camera, flash.
But the bong beat the flash, I'm sorry to say. You have taken the lead, but just by 2 with 15 points there. Which, of course, leaves us with only marks and starch, 7 words associated with laundry. All right?
I never go to the laundry.
Well, in that case, you must be covered in these, because your example is stain. Right?
Oh, lovely. Right.
Right, OK, we've got 30 seconds on the clock for you. You need 3 out of the 7. The time starts now.
When you boil water, you get...
Steam.
When your clothes are dirty, you have to give them a...
Wash.
When they're very dirty, before you wash them, you have to give them a...
Scrub. Soak.
That's right. You go to the box office and buy a...
Ticket.
When you get lots of soap, it's...
Suds.
That's right. You put your clothes on them after you've washed them, after you've dried them in the wardrobe.
Hanger.
That's it. These are all hard.
Chinese.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, well done, boys. They've won the game. I knew we were going to get one. I knew it. Well, I suppose all good things eventually do have to come to an end, don't they, Bernie? You've become like part of the family, haven't you, over the past few days? It has been great to see you. And with £925, I am sure you were awfully pleased, aren't you?
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. Discum knockerated, I'm sure you are. It's
Yes.
been great to see you. Give her another nice round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Terrific scoring. We'll meet again, same time, same place tomorrow.
Better,
Yeah, sure. But right now, in fact, for the second time on this programme, Matthew, now along with Tom, joins me to play for £. Righty-ho. Now, I'm going to tell you just one thing here, OK? 225 was won by Bernie. She can't come back tomorrow. If you wish to come back, whatever money you get now, you actually do win, Tom, OK? But if you want to come back tomorrow, you've got to beat the 225 barrier, all right? Because that would make you the top scorer of the day.
Oh, no.
I'm afraid so. So, think even more carefully than usual about your 60 seconds, which start now.
Cups of tea, cups of coffee.
Hot drinks. Types of hot drinks.
Not hot.
Beverages. Types of beverages.
Coffee, beer, lager. These are
Pass.
items.
Things you drink.
Yeah. Right. They're all on shelves and they're all priced up and they are tins of baked beans.
Items you buy in a store. Supermarket.
That's right. Phantom of the Opera, Cats, Les Miserables.
Famous plays. Famous shows.
No, but what are they? What types of shows are they?
Theatre shows.
Yeah, but what type? What do they have in them?
Singing.
Yes, Oklahoma is one, Carousel is one,
Pass,
King
pass.
and I Pass. Oh, Paul Hogan, John Menzies, Robert Menzies, sorry. They're
Australian actors. Well-known Australian
Australians
actors.
is right, but they're well known.
Oh, dear shame. Go on, give him a round there. Musicals it was, so it's not an absolute fortune, Tom, but nevertheless, you don't go away empty-handed. You've got yourself £50. Thank you so much for being with us today. Hope you've enjoyed yourself
great.
anyway.
Really been good.
Famous Australians, John Menzies, eh? Now we know.
W.H. Smith.
Yes, that's right. No fee today, we'll just send you a book token instead. OK, so we will have two more contestants, two fresh contestants for you to meet on the Friday show. And, of course, Lisa Goddard will be back, as will Matthew Kelly. I'll be there, too, tomorrow for the Pyramid Game. Bye-bye.
Tony Slattery is your host for Trivial Pursuit tonight at 10. Next, crime-fighting drama in Cat's Eyes.